What's really going on? Bitcoin, crypto, currency, currently looking at Litecoin, price action, making its way toward resistance coming off of a bullish area of support. We have support found around a bullish area of accumulation, $176 per Litecoin back throughout the beginning of October here. We have EngineeringRobo's buy signals coming into play as well. At the beginning of October, we have the buy 2, and then a few days later, the buy 4, when 2 of our chosen 3 robo advisors became bullish on price action, and we had, confluence with support there. I do believe that was a bullish time to be accumulating, and so far we've seen over the following couple weeks up to 20% in upside, still sitting on currently 12% in gains after support found and EngineeringRobo's buy signals. At the moment, I do believe we're making our way toward my immediate short-term target here of $226 per Litecoin. Is just going to be a potential area of resistance that we'll need to interact with before we can see some perhaps more significant levels here. I have another target once we've broken resistance at $225, confirmed it as support. I have another target here of $272, another just key area of potential resistance that we will make our way to once we've confirmed previous key levels. If we look at our previous robo signals coming into play back in the end of July here, we have bullish area of accumulation near $126. After bullish entry based on EngineeringRobo's buy signals, we saw up to 79% in gains over the following 41 days, easily turning a potential $10,000 investment into almost $18,000. And if you didn't take profit above at or around that swing high, you were able to capitalize on 37% in gains if you closed your position when EngineeringRobo became bearish on price action. And so EngineeringRobo is not used to determine the exact top or bottom of any market, but is used to decipher the best areas of accumulation and take profit that have the highest chances of success. And so there are many different robo advisors available, and so it's key to pick 3 that best suit your trading strategy. And once 2 of your chosen 3 robo advisors are bullish on price action, you can use that as a bullish confirmation of accumulation. And so right now we have all 3 of our chosen robo advisors bullish on price action. I have some key levels of resistance overhead in the sort of immediate short term. Those are going to be the key levels I'm looking for interaction with as we make our way towards some perhaps greater targets here. If we were to consider the fear and greed index, we have price action coming from a bullish area of accumulation all the way back in October of last year. So we have October of 2020 price action accumulating around $48 per Litecoin, all the way up to $58 per Litecoin. Seemed to be a bullish area of accumulation, for a longer term investor on this coin. And so, say you accumulated in EngineeringRobo's fear zone here, when traders are fearful of price action continuing downward, you're buying when they are selling, and you held through all of this aggressive sideways. You've seen up to 580% in gains over the following 181 days. So, several months have, gone by there. So this is more of a longer term hold rather than a trade through key levels. So this is for more investors rather than traders. And so accumulating in this, fear zone here, you have anticipation of it reaching the FOMO zone. And so while we got close at the sort of middle of May of this year, I do believe price action will likely make its way to that FOMO zone eventually here. And as you can see, the FOMO zone is currently sitting near $553 per Litecoin. And I do believe that is going to be my sort of longer term target in Litecoin sort of coming future here. I do believe price action, once it's kind of conquered these key areas of resistances and confirmed them as support, we can make our way to and through the multi-$100 range, interacting with Litecoin above $550, perhaps even a $1,000 Litecoin. I do believe is not impossible for price action moving forward. However, always looking for key technical confirmations. Let me know what you're doing with Litecoin down below. Now we're taking a look at FTT against USDT, FTX token coin price action, currently interacting with what appears to be potential resistance for us. We have key level $63.28, in my opinion, is going to be a level I would like to confirm as support to be comfortably bullish on it as an area of accumulation. Price action came off of support back at the middle of October here, around $51.60 was a bullish area of accumulation for this coin moving forward. We're also currently looking at some bearish robo advisors in play, suggesting perhaps continued consolidation consolidation and accumulation or further confirmation of support may be necessary. If we look at our previous buy signals back in the end of July here of this year, we have the buy for moon and golden cross coming into play, suggesting a bullish area of accumulation. And then over the following 44 days, we experienced up to 168% in gains, easily turning a potential $10,000 investment into just about $27,000 just by sitting around smelling at it. And if you didn't take profit above, at, or around that swing high, if you utilized EngineeringRobo's sell suggestions, you were able to still capitalize on 51% in gains. Still easy, capitalization on gains with EngineeringRobo's buy and sell suggestions. And so at the moment, we're looking for bullish areas of accumulation and bearish areas of take profit. Currently looking at some sell signals in place, so I would like, robo advisors to become bullish on price action to help support continued upside. I would also like technical confirmation of $63.16 as support for price action moving forward. I'm looking for potential resistance present at $70.63 is going to be a key level to consider. I'm also watching out for interaction with $83.95 as we make our way upward. Let me know down below what you're doing with this coin. If you have some, where do you think price action is headed to? Currently, we're interacting with resistance. If price action fails to break this level, we are making our way perhaps back towards support, $51.40. I'm always looking for technical confirmations of key levels, and right now I'm waiting for some buy signals to return to become more comfortably bullish on accumulation. Let me know down in the comment section other coins you'd like to see in the next analysis. Now we're going to swap over to FTM against USDT Phantom coin. Price action coming from bullish area of accumulation, buy signals coming into play back at the end of July of this year. We have, two of our chosen three robo advisors suggest bullish upside off of 22 cents per FTM. And then we see price action over the following what appears to be 89 days, experiencing 1,000% in gains, an easy 11x return on your money with EngineeringRobo's buy signals. We have that sell suggestion come into play throughout the middle of September there. However, we wait for two of our chosen three robo advisors to give us a confirmation or a suggestion. So when only one of our advisors is present, we wait for a second one, and if a second one doesn't return, we can further expect continued upside. And at the moment, we're looking at all three of our chosen robo advisors back to bullish on price action. And so I do believe right now we're looking at some continued gains. At the moment, we've experienced a lot of bullish upside in my opinion, a still rather short amount of time. Any sort of retest downward or interaction with support would still be bullish for price action. I believe a bullish area of accumulation may be present for us at $1.70, a pullback target that is not impossible to kind of make our way down to if we were to experience any sort of resistance moving forward. At the moment, we are quite bullish on price action with continued upside, and I do believe we're likely to make our way through the multi-dollar range here. Let me know down below where you think price action is headed to. I'm always looking for technical confirmations. Key levels of support are more bullish for me to be accumulating. At the moment, we're looking at some all of our robo advisors bullish on price action, so I do believe there are aren't many reasons to be selling at the moment. Now we're looking at Ethereum price action, making some nice higher highs here, interacting with these key levels. Still resistance at the moment present for us, 42.05, $4,205 per Ethereum currently is resistance, in addition to $4,400 per Ethereum. In my opinion, are going to be some key levels to consider here moving forward as potential levels of resistance. We will have to perhaps confirm as support. Any sort of consolidation, pullback, or interaction downward, I do believe would be bullish for continued upside here and would be a bullish areas of accumulation. We have support waiting for us down below as well. $3,912 per Ethereum is going to be another bullish area of support if we continue to see any sort of sell pressure or short-term rejection unfold. Any sort of sideways we experience right now would be very bullish as well. In my opinion, consolidation and accumulation is always key for a healthy uptrend. When we see these robo advisors come into play, we have all three of our chosen robo advisors back to bullish on price action ever since the beginning of October here. And if you accumulated back when two of our chosen three robo advisors came back into play, near the 0.786 Fibonacci zucchini line. You've already experienced up to 23% in gains, still sitting on, 17% in, a profit since EngineeringRobo's bullish buy signals, and I do believe there is reason to consider continued upside once support has been found and we are free from these final levels of resistance. My longer term target for Ethereum is going to be that, $6,000 level. That is still going to be my key area of take profit before I consider any sort of long-term downside here. Let me know down below where you think Ethereum will go. Now, we're taking a look at Bitcoin price action coming off of sell pressure and resistance. We set some all-time highs, a nice higher high for, bullish price action moving forward. So any sort of pullback or retracement would be, expected. So we do have that continued resistance here. I do believe the key level is to consider is going to be $64,886 per Bitcoin. We will have to conquer and confirm that as support, perhaps. Any sort of continued downside may bring us to a bullish area of support waiting for us all the way down at $58,900 per Bitcoin, a bullish area of accumulation for us, a key level that it would not be impossible to interact with. Perhaps another buy opportunity to accumulate Bitcoin below $60,000 before we see some perhaps euphoric, upside here. I'm still expecting a six-figure Bitcoin. My target in the coming sort of weeks to months here is still going to be perhaps the $128,000 Bitcoin before any sort of long-term downside is to be considered. We have all of our robo advisors bullish on price action ever since the beginning of October. We're currently just plowing through these key levels here. The more we confirm them as support, the more bullish we can be, and I do believe we can use these as a bullish area of accumulation as well if we start to enter a bit of a accumulation phase. Let me know in the comments down below where you think price action will go. Are you bullish? Are you bearish on Bitcoin? Are we heading to $1 million or straight to zero? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hearing my analysis. Let me know what coin down in the comment section below you'd like to see in the next analysis. Subscribe here on YouTube. Check out all the other social media down below and tune in for the next one.